here's what happens for the toddler, right? Emotions are a very automatic part of the brain. They come from, what we consider sort of a lower form of the brain. Like the fear center, for example, you don't have to be taught to be fearful, right? This is something that's very primitive that we need for survival. So the emotion center of the brain is a very automatic, sort of lower part of the brain. The sort of upper part of the brain, or the frontal cortex, and in the prefrontal cortex is where the center is for regulating emotions, right? This is the part of the brain that says, oh, I'm upset, I need to calm myself down, or I'm not feeling so comfortable right now, let me move. So it takes the emotion and it gives us something to do with it. Young children have very little of those capabilities because that's the part of the brain that takes so long to develop over time. And you know this because you watch young children, 2 or a 5-year-old in a new situation, you can actually see them sort of start to maybe crumble or be upset rather than being able to say to themselves, hey, this doesn't feel so comfortable to me. They can't label their emotions yet. They're getting better at it. And they don't have the ability to reason through, or they don't have those steps of let me think this through yet, because that part of the brain is just not there. So what happens is the parent literally becomes their outside regulator. It's the parent who says to them, oh, you're feeling angry right now. That really made you mad. That's frustrating. And the more a parent says this in the moment, the more the child starts to learn, oh, that's what this is. And you're literally building those centers in the upper part of the brain. So when a child has a tantrum, what's happening is the emotion centers of the brain are intensely sort of firing, right? Anger or sadness or fear, whatever it is. And the part of the brain that's supposed to say, hey, I'm upset right now, let me take a deep breath and calm down, isn't at the capacity to be able to do that yet. So that part of the brain is sort of gone. The emotions flood the child, literally, and all else is lost. I say to parents, they can't be rationalized through this. They don't have the verbal abilities at that point to talk. It's as if those emotions have just flooded the brain. So parents actually help children when they help them through the tantrum, because every time a child has a tantrum, they're certainly expressing their emotions, that's for sure. And as the parents help them come out of it and comfort them at the end, they're reestablishing with the child that they're okay and that the world is back together.